Okay, welcome back. Last time we finished off the entire final warp room, aside from the last boss fight, of course. And today we are starting to basically just go back through all of the levels again to pick up the gems that we missed. Starting with level 1, the Turtle Woods. Which obviously won't be particularly difficult because it's the first level in the game. So basically, the first time we came through here, we didn't hit any boxes at all. We didn't hit any of the boxes because, well, that was the requirement to get the blue gem. And, well, now, you know, we have to do the whole level over, but destroy every box. So basically you have to, you know, play this level twice, once destroying every box and once destroying none. So hopefully we can get through this without too much hassle. And honestly, I mean, to be fair, hopefully I can get through this without too much hassle is basically my statement for probably the rest of the levels in the game. Because, like, you know, I've beaten all of these levels once, aside from the two, like, secret bonus Is it 2 or is it 3? Aside from, like, the secret bonus stages, I've done all of these levels once already, so, hopefully they won't be too bad for me. Now, I need to be careful about these ostriches, because platforming off of them is a giant hassle. Because you get, like, you do not get much time to jump off of them. But with that, I could, oh, I need to dodge that. And does that work? Fantastic. 36 boxes destroyed. I don't know how many there are in the level, to be honest. So I'm just working on the logic of, well, I hit all the ones that I saw, so, because, you know, if I'm kind of just running in a straight line without any branching paths, after I hit everything that I see, logically, like, basic logic dictates that that means I should, you know, hit all the boxes, right? Also, I will say, I'm kind of glad to be going back to these early levels, just so I can get bonus lives again. Mostly because, well, some of the later levels I have very low confidence in my ability to, like, comfortably get them done. But, you know, it'll be okay. I'm pretty sure I can get this 100% complete without too much hassle. I say that, but you know what? If nothing else, I will find a way. I will find time. Okay, so I now have 2 Aku Aku masks, and I messed up that jump, so that loses me a few seconds. Fortunately, you know, I'm not doing a speed run, so it's not massively important if I go particularly quickly. But you know, I would quite like to be able to just breeze through some of these levels, you know. Okay, I messed up that jump again. Amazing how I managed to do that perfectly in the first episode, and I just can't do it now. Okay, that is 62. And this is the last pit in the level. So, I assume this must be the end, and 62 must be the magic number, right? Fantastic, there's the gem. So, now, we are done with Turtle Woods. However, we can't actually get the red gem in Snow Go from playing Snow Go directly. So, I will have to come back to Snow Go. Like, I will be returning to that level when I do all of the stuff for whatchamacallit? When I do all of the stuff for the secret warp room. Now, I also just need to... Wait, this was one when I was on a timer, right? So this one's just destroy all the boxes. So hopefully I can do this without too much hassle either. Because, well, you know, this level wasn't particularly difficult, so hopefully I can get through it without too much hassle. I'll be honest, the kind of pop sound as I hit all those enemies wasn't exactly the most satisfying. Also, I should probably note, you can't be invincible. For some reason, you can't be invincible with Aku Aku when you are on the board thing, which is a little bit strange. As you saw, basically, I had the invincibility got on the board and just kicked me back down to 2. Not that it makes much difference, because you're going to kill that plant and that one. Why? Mostly just because they're in my way. Like, did I need to? No, but they were in my way, and therefore, I guess I kind of needed to. Now, let's just hop across, slide there. I didn't exactly do that perfectly, but fortunately, we aren't really going to be losing too much. One thing that I will say that one thing that always kind of gets me in these games is when the question mark box just doesn't have, like, when it's just one Wumpa fruit. It's just like, why? Why would you taunt me like this, game? Why would you taunt me like this? Okay, onto the blue gem path we go. Okay, so, much like in other levels, well, as you can tell, this is a harder route because the music's gotten faster. So let's just keep making our way through. I will say, just in general, I love the fact that, honestly, I just love how this one plays compared to the first game. Like, it's just so much faster. It feels just, it just has so much better game feel to it. I very, like, okay, I should also probably, well, that went badly. Like, I don't dislike Crash 1, but Crash 2 just plays so much better. Also, you know, the game is also a lot easier, which is, I don't know if it's easier because it's more, like, forgiving with checkpoints and things, or what, but, like, I definitely feel like Crash 2 is so much easier than Crash 1 was. I say as I mess up this jump, like, 4 times in a row. I am so sorry that you have to, you know, watch me attempt. Like, turns out, doing platforming on a hoverboard, is it a hoverboard, a surfboard, a jetboard? I don't know what this thing even is. Turns out, I might just not be very good at it. And we didn't hit the nitro crates, so that is a win enough for me. We hit that, and away we go. So, let's just spin, I guess, because this will just take us back to where we came in from. Okay, so, also, I'll be totally honest, I have no idea how many episodes it will actually take me to get all of the remaining gems. I'm currently going to guess it'll be like 3 or 4, but I genuinely do not know. So, your guess is as good as mine. I'm gonna tentatively say 3 or 4, but I genuinely have no idea. Okay, so, no, I do not want to hit that sea mine. As a general rule, I like to avoid sea mines, you know? Like, they're pretty high on my list of things to, you know, not stand on. Okay, so, now we got another gem, all 74 boxes destroyed, so that is Hang 8 complete. And since we can't actually get the red gem in Snow Go from here, this is technically us done with the first Warp Room, at least for now anyway. Because, obviously, we can't get the red gem without going through another stage, so, yeah, for now, it is time for us to say farewell to the first Warp Room. And up we go into Warp Room number 2, which was the snowy-themed one. So, we completed the Eel Deal, we completed Crash Crush, we have to do Barret, Air Crash, and Snowbiz. Snowbiz actually required the red gem, so I'm going to go into Air Crash first, because I need to do 2 runs in this level. I'm going to do the one where I have to destroy all the boxes first, hopefully. Hopefully I can, you know, get this done somewhat comfortably. But I'll be honest, I don't know how many boxes there are. And I have a sneaking suspicion I might have to do, like, multiple tricky paths here. Either way. Okay. Okay, I lost 1 Aku Aku, that's not too bad. So, now we just keep floating our way along here. I will say, the kind of jetboard thing, it doesn't control half as bad as I think it does. Like, it's like one of those things where, like, I hadn't played this game for a while, so I was kind of concerned before I loaded this game up that I would actually just... Like, I was kind of concerned that this would control really badly, just this one section, or these sections. No, turns out I don't know, it just plays a lot better than I thought it would. Okay, now, bonus stage and the death route should be right up ahead. Because I believe I also need to complete the death route on this stage. Which, obviously, is unlocked by getting to that point without dying. So now that should do that, and 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, hop, nice clean arc. I will say, I do love when you get to have one of those perfect jumps, and it's just like, you do the nice clean arc, and you get and you just hit everything on your way over there. There's something just so satisfying about doing that. Okay, now, I hate this one box. But this one box is my arch enemy in this game. Okay, I have many arch enemies in this game, but still. Okay, so now 1, 2, 3, grab the Aku Aku. No, just do that. And now, where will the death root actually bring me out at? Because, well, that didn't quite go. That didn't quite work as I'd hoped it would. Because I'm pretty sure, like, if I recall correctly, I'm pretty sure the trigger, like, I'm fairly certain that the trigger box thing for the Nitro crates was on the death root. But the death root gave a thing at the end, didn't it? Am I missing something about this level? Am I missing something about this level? Wait! I think I am missing something about this level. I think one of the secret stages takes me back into this one. Okay, yeah, I'm pretty sure, I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure one of the secret stages actually takes me back out into here. So I think I've just wasted, like, the last 2 minutes for nothing. I mean, I do need to be in this level, but I'm fairly sure that I need to get into this level from somewhere else. So, for now at least, let's quickly just go and get that secret path. Okay, fantastic, nice, clean, easy. You know, just a nice, easy little bit of platforming. That almost went... that was pretty catastrophically bad, but you know what? It's okay. I'm gonna hit that checkpoint just for my own convenience. And bounce. And now we get warped to, well, the secret warp room. Which, in this version of the game, I don't think you actually get to just leave freely. I don't think you can actually just come and go to it freely. Huh, I guess there isn't. No, wait, yeah, level 7. And Air Crash was level 7. So, away we go, into Snow Go, once again, where we can now collect the red gem. So basically, we now just have to do a pretty hard bit of platforming. So basically, we now just get a hard level, basically. We just kind of just get, like, a difficult side of the stage, I think. And basically, at the end of that, we just kind of get dropped back out where we saw the red gem in the level initially. So hopefully I can get through this without too much trouble. But I'll be honest, I remember having a bit of difficulty with this. However, having Aku Aku was always a nice little safety net to have. Okay. How do I get... I mean, I assume I was supposed to bounce off that seal, but I guess not. Okay, how do I do this? Oh, okay, I think I know what I'm meant to do here. Well, first things first, let's, no, let me just get onto this ice. This, metal box, please, game. There we go. Because now, we don't need the stuff, but, you know, I will take some bonuses. Because, you know, free stuff is always welcome. Now we slide, and we jump, and that went pretty much perfectly. And also, you know, now we get a few bonus lives for free, and I guess we now get invincibility for a little bit, which is very welcome. Because now I can just, you know, play the game this way, which, you know, might not exactly... No! It was doing so... I was doing so well! Oh, also, you don't get any checkpoints on this, yeah, you don't get any checkpoints in this, kind of little bit, so, you know, have to be maybe a little safe. However, obviously, I will get all the Aku Akus available every time, so I guess I don't need to be that worried about it. Okay. I love how you just go a tiny bit under... No! Okay, I guess I do need to be a little careful. Okay, can I please just get on this metal box? Okay, just slightly slide forward. Teensy bit, there we go. Now, we get the Aku Aku and away we go. No, wait. So I now need to slide jump to here. And can I just... Okay, I guess I have to slide jump the whole way. I mean, to be fair, I don't mind having to slide jump, because, well, you know, it's just a nice, fun little bit of platforming. And also, now we are safe from 2 hits, but we have to, you know, play at least a little bit safe. Or at least a little bit smarter, I suppose. Which, honestly, is probably for the better. However, that one jump is going to be either absolute death of me. I just know it. Okay, attempt number 3, though. Attempt number 4, though. Actually, I think this is technically attempt number 5. But you know what? It's fine. I have more than enough lives so that I don't really need to worry. So hopefully I can just comfortably get through here. Because I know watching the same thing, just watching... their words. I know that basically just watching the same thing happening on loop isn't exactly always the most enjoyable. So, let's... Nope! Crash pulled out, but didgeridoo for that one. Okay. I don't even have an excuse there. Like... I don't know how I was holding right and somehow that went, forward. I feel like this happens every single time I play this. Where I'll try to do this and I'll just try to rush through and just die like 8 times. I feel like, if nothing else, I have... No! That was so close. That was so close to being a disaster. I feel like if nothing else, I get a form of consistency out of that. Now, for my own convenience, I'm actually going to leave the initial Aku Aku up there, and I can just go from here. And also, I'm not going to bother with all of the Wumpa Fruit, because, you know, sometimes you just don't need all of it. And now, invincibility time. Also, I will just say, that is very satisfying, being able to just go, yeah, actually, I just have all of this now. And clear. And... okay, I think that's it. Fantastic. And now, it just transfers you back into the normal level. So now I just need to run through normally. So basically, I'm not going to stop for all the boxes and everything. I'm just going to basically just rush to the end of the stage. Because, well, that is the end of the level. Because obviously we got the regular gem. Like, we got all... Wait, did we get the regular gem in Snow Go? I think we did. So I don't think I need to do this, but either way, let's just keep going. Yeah, if we didn't, it would have told us. But with that, we just hop on up here, and away we go. Now we'll come back out in the first warp room with our new trophy, the red gem. Which, obviously, it didn't exactly go the cleanest, but you know what? We'll take the wins where we can get them. I think that's all the colour gems now, right? No, we still need the purple one. But I do know where the purple one is. I just kind of threw on the clown shoes and missed it when I was going through initially. Okay, now we are completely done with the first warp room. So, now we can also return to Snowbiz and get all the boxes in here now. And then we can start getting to work on, you know, actually getting this second warp room done properly. So I do need to be a little careful on this, but honestly I'm not too worried about it. I say that, I should probably be... No! I just didn't jump. Like, that time I saw myself sliding towards the pit and just went, what, I just didn't press X? And then I just didn't press X. The moral of the story here is always press X, because, you know, sliding yourself into a pit isn't exactly, an ideal play. Okay, so I think there's, like, if I recall correctly, the gem path should have a ton of the boxes. Okay, that time the jump just didn't come out. I assume the I assume the jump didn't come out that time because I was already doing the spin and maybe it's like ate the input. Or maybe I just pressed the button too late. Either way, let's get through this without too much hassle. Also, I've been trying to give a bit of thought as to like what I'm gonna do after I finish Crash 2. Because like I have stuff, like I know what I want to do in October, but if I mean, I'll be honest, I just didn't, I assumed the slide would have killed it. But yeah, I guess it just, okay, I guess I'll just jump over it. But yeah, like, I know what I want to do in October, but like, for September, I have no idea what I want to do. So I might just do Crash 3 straight after this, no promises, but like, I don't know. I still need to like actually sit down and properly think about it. Okay, so I do kind of like how it just gives me a checkpoint right away. That's kind of welcome. And I assume this must be a really difficult. Actually, is it? I don't know. Well, we'll see in a minute, won't we? But yeah, I don't know what I really want to do through September. Like, I know what I want to do for October, and a bit into November, I guess. But like September, I have no idea. No, I guess we just hit that. We just hit that and wait, I suppose. Okay, yeah, that created all of those metal boxes. Okay, there's nothing up there. Let's just slide jump here. Okay, that looks a little bit precarious, but you know what? What is platforming if not to do precarious? I was going to say, what is the point in platforming if not to do precarious jumps, but you know what? In my case, it appears to be to, you know, mess up at every possible jump. But yeah, so, I have no actual, like, idea for what I'm... Well, I have ideas, I just haven't decided what I'm gonna do for September yet. Like, October is basically locked in, though, and after that, I imagine that will probably, like, run into at least the start of November. Like, I don't think it'll be going, like, the entire time, but, like, it'll definitely be going into November. And, why can I not hit those boxes? I don't know why I couldn't hit those, but honestly, I don't think I really want to find out if I can avoid it. Okay, now we just set off those TNTs, and away we go. But yeah, so, if you have any ideas, feel free to tell me. Because obviously October well, I have one thing, like, properly planned for October, and then it's like, as of yet, not fully determined horror game. I probably shouldn't have done that. Like, I know I want to do a horror game in October, because, you know, it's October, it's like the month where people do horror games. And also, you know, it's been a while since I've played one. Like, I haven't actually, like, the last one I played, like, was... Like, the last horror game I played was... Like, the last, like, proper horror game I played. Obviously, I've been playing Dead by Daylight a whole bunch. But, like, the last horror game I played was the Resident Evil 2 remake. And, don't get me wrong, that game is spectacular. Like, I love that game. I do fully intend on playing the RE3 remake, just, in my downtime. This year. Because, well... I mean, I've heard it's really, really short, so I might be able to just get through it really quickly. But also, I haven't actually played RE3 before, and after I do RE3, that means I can play RE4. And, you know, RE4 is it's kind of a big deal of a game, really. People really seem very fond of RE4. I give us 77 boxes. Now, where will this take me back to? Where I just came in from? It does indeed just take me back to where I came in from. Nice. So now I guess I just do the rest of the level as normal. And don't tell me I have to do the entire section again. Don't you dare, game. Okay, you know what? That's not too bad. But yeah, so pretty much, definitely gonna be doing I'm definitely going to be playing Resident Evil 3 just, like, in my downtime. I'm in October. Like, but after that, I don't really have any idea. I might, like, since I have the Resident Evil Origins collection on my PS4 now, I also might just run back through those because obviously I need to. So, I guess a little note. On my Xbox, I did have every achievement in RE1, and I was missing like 1 or 2 in RE0. So I guess I should just you know, go and do all that again. I mean, I say that, but to be honest, there's a couple of things in both of those games that I'm not really looking forward to doing again. And by that I mean, there's one, like, I don't really want to have to do invisible enemy mode again in RE1. Not because it's hard, but because it's kind of just annoying. And honestly, I think my least favorite thing about the Resident Evil 1 remake is I don't remember how it unlocks. I think it's like after you beat the game. I want to say it's after you beat the game with both Chris and Jill, or like you beat it on hard mode or something. You unlock one dangerous zombie, and it's a mode that can't be turned off. It's like, yeah, you can just like you can work around it and just kind of start a completely new save file, but it's like, it's just a little bit annoying, really. Because, like, okay, there's now one zombie that, it does go away. Like, I completely messed it up. Like, there's one zombie, it does go away after, like, after you go to the guardhouse for the first time, it goes away, and you don't see it again. But, like, it's just kind of annoying, because it's like, okay, cool, this one enemy spawned in this room, I now have to leave the room, or be incredibly careful. Because it's like, well, I can't shoot it, because if it does, it explodes, and I immediately die. And then it's like, okay, it did a grab attack on you, oh, well, you shoved it off a tiny bit too hard, that's a game over. It's like, it's just a little bit annoying, really. And, I mean, to be fair, if, like, that is basically one of my only complaints about the Resident Evil 1 remake. That remake is genuinely, like, spectacular, and, I mean, I really like Resident Evil 1, like, PS1 version, so, you know, and also, you know, I've played RE1. I think I did it, like, 7 times for all the achievements. And then I get to do RE0 again, which, for the most part, I'm kind of looking forward to. Although, there's a couple of things that I'm not looking for. I did it again. But, like, in RE0, there's a couple of things I'm really not looking forward to doing again. Like, the Leech Hunter minigame, like, doing all of that again. Like, that is probably gonna suck. Because I don't remember that being particularly fun. And I think it's also like, hey, beat the game without healing and all that. And it's like, okay, cool, but that means I now have to keep 2 characters safe for the entire game. And, I mean, I guess realistically, my approach for that will probably be just, like, play in most of the game as Billy, and just, like, have him clear all of the rooms, and then just kind of switch to Rebecca as and when need be. I'll be honest. I do really like Resident Evil 0. Like, I know it's not the best game in the series by any means, but I do like Resident Evil 0. It's far from perfect, definitely. And also, it's like, it's a game that's very clearly meant to be a co-op game, but also isn't a co-op game at all. All because there's no co-op elements at all. Well, there's plenty of co-op elements, but there isn't the option to play it 2-player because you get split up so often. But yeah, like, I do enjoy Rebecca and Billy's adventure. It's kind of fun. And also, I don't know, you know, it also has some cool enemy designs, and also some very annoying ones. And then there's some that are a bit of both, like the Leech Man, who is basically just exactly as described. He is basically a man made of leeches. which is kind of as gross as it sounds. And yeah, that's an important plot point in Resident Evil 0. RE0 then also making RE1 make little to no sense in terms of Rebecca's characterization, and how she can't handle, like, one hunter by herself, when in RE0 she can handle multiple hunters, and also fights, like, the Proto-Tyrant by herself. It's like, in RE0, Rebecca is kind of really cool. And I don't know if I still do. Like, it's kind of up in the air now that I've actually played RE2, but I think I like her. I know I like her more than Jill. That might change after I play RE3, but like, I don't know if I like her more than Claire, because Claire is really fun in Resident Evil 2. Then I also have, like, all the Dead Rising games to run through again. Did I miss any boxes here? No, I did not. Fantastic. And then also I have all the Dead Risings and all the Devil May Cry's to go through again. So yeah, I have plenty of, like, things to play. I just need to decide what I actually need to. Well, it's less what I need to, what I want to play, I guess is a more accurate statement. But yeah, with that is Snowbiz complete. And honestly, this took so much longer than I thought it would. But I am going to end off today's episode here, and tomorrow I guess we'll be finishing off with a second and maybe even the third Wolf Rooms. So as always, feel free to leave a comment or click any of the buttons down below if you feel so inclined, and I will hopefully see you all tomorrow. Wait, is it tomorrow? I think this is episode 6, so it'll be on Monday, I believe, when we will continue our basically just run back through Crash Bandicoot 2. So, yeah, okay, thanks for watching. Later.